The fans are out to get a ticket or two. From Walla Walla, Washington to Kalamazoo. It's a beautiful day for a home run, but even a triple's okay. We're gonna cheer and boo and raise a hullabaloo at the ball game today. Batter off, strike one. Hey, the game has just begun and the home team's out to win. Very swing, strike two. And the pitch is dipsy-do. Gee, his fastball pop right in. This is it. Strike three. Fans are tearing up the chairs, but what the heck? Who cares? It's a beautiful day for a ball game, today. If you and I are out of dollars and cents,
oh honey, we can always share a little hole in the fence.
it's a beautiful day for the ladies. So throw all your dishes away. We're gonna cheer and boo and raise a hullabaloo at the ball game today. At the ball game, a wonderful ball game today. Wow!
My sermon today, said the Reverend Jones, is baseball and whence it came. If you take the good book and you take a good look, you will find the first baseball game. It says Eve stole first and Adam second. Solomon umpired the game. Rebecca went to the well with the pitcher, and Ruth in the field made a name. Goliath was struck out by David. A base hit made on Abel by Cain. And the prodigal son made a great home run. Brother Noah gave checks out for rain. Now old St. Pete was checking errors, also had charge of the gate. Salome sacrificed Big John the Baptist, who wound up ahead on the plate. Delilah was pitching to Samson when he brought down the house with a clout. And the angels that day made a double play. That's when Adam and Eve were thrown out. Now Jonah wailed and went down swinging. Later he popped up again. A lion drive by old Nebuchadnezzar made Daniel warm up in the pen. Satan was pitching that apple. It looked as though he might fan them all. But then Joshua let go with a mighty blow, and he blasted one right at the wall, shouting, "Come along and let's play ball."
Hooray, hooray, the time has really come. Hooray, hooray, the time has really come. Cleveland got Larry Doby, Brooklyn's got Jackie Robinson. Now the pitcher got scared, let Jackie walk. He stole second and third and come home on a walk. Hooray, hooray, the time has really come. Cleveland got Larry Doby, Brooklyn's got Jackie Robinson. Doby in the outfield, letting nothing get by. Jackie hitting so safe, you swear the ball had eyes on. Hooray, hooray, the time has really Jackie Robinson. Everybody. Hooray, hooray, the time has really come. Hooray, hooray, the time has really come. Cleveland got Larry Doby, Brooklyn's got Jackie Robinson. Grandpa looking at television, pulling the whisker on his chin. He hollered real loud, Jackie done it again. Hooray, hooray, the time has really come. Cleveland got Larry Doby, Brooklyn's got Jackie Robinson. He knocked the ball out of the park, but let me tell you the news. When the man brought the ball back in the wheels on his shoes. Hooray, hooray, the time has really come. Cleveland got Larry Doby, Brooklyn's got Jackie Robinson.
Did you hear the news about what's happening in Brooklyn? We really got the blues about what's happening in Brooklyn. It ain't official yet, we hope official it don't get. But beware, my friend, and let me warn you. They're thinking of taking the bums to California. Let's keep the Dodgers in Brooklyn. Our house is not a home without some love. Don't let them leave our premises, LA will be their nemesis, 'cause Brooklyn fits the Dodgers like a glove. Mr. Walter O'Malley, we always called you Pally. We stuck with you through thick and thin. But if you take away the Dodgers, guys like Campy, Nuke, and Hodges, we ain't your pal no more the way we've been. Let's keep the Dodgers in Brooklyn. Our house is not a home without some love. Don't let them leave our premises, LA would be their nemesis, 'cause Brooklyn fits the Dodgers like a glove. We offer our bridges, you can take them with you. We have a couple we could spare, but we all feel so glum without the Duke and Gilliam. We need one left to jump off in despair. Really, what would Brooklyn be without the Dodgers? Well, Brooklyn would be like a pair of socks that's holy without Jackson and Somoli, like a bed without a pillar without Erskine and Farilla, like a ship without a harbor without Padres and the Barber, like the sun without its shine without Zimmer and Levine, like the birds without a bee without Alston and Pee Wee. And here I am, a poet, and I didn't even know it. So send the Phils to Trenton, the Giants to St. Paul, but keep the bums in Brooklyn, the greatest ball of all. So let's keep the Dodgers in Brooklyn. You heard our plea, at last we had our say. Your mind is in a fog if you take them to that smart. Leave the Dodgers in Brooklyn, USA. We really love them, keep the Dodgers in Brooklyn. O'Malley, do me one favor, mind your own business and stay home. Don't leave town.
Handsome and witty, who whispered to me, "You are so pretty." Soon he and I were cabareting. We had a good time, goes without saying. He came to my house, all the lights were low, and then he held me close, set my heart aglow. He told me that my lips were as sweet as wine. With that he put his two lips so close to mine and talked of baseball, baseball, the Dodgers and baseball, baseball, Stan Musial and baseball, baseball, all through the night, baseball, baseball. I was so mad, I got to thinking, surely this lad will start me drinking, for there was me, eager and healthy, in love with a he. handsome and wealthy. I tried to get him in my sweet embrace. All he had on his mind was the pen and trace. And though I saw him practically every night, we never went to movies or saw a fight. We just saw baseball, baseball, DiMaggio and baseball, baseball, Chicago Cubs, baseball, baseball, DeRocher and baseball, baseball. My heart knew such humiliation that I sat and planned retaliation, using the wiles known to all women. I'd marry that man if it was human. The wedding bells rang, we were one in June. Triumphantly we went on a honeymoon. He held me very tight under stars so bright and whispered, darling, who do you love tonight? I told him baseball, baseball, the Tigers and baseball, baseball, Ted Williams and baseball, baseball. I love the game baseball, Yankees, Redlegs, Braves, White Sox, Indians, Phillies, Senators, Red Sox, Orioles, Athletics, Pirates, baseball, baseball, baseball.
I got the St. Louis Browns. I got the St. Louis Browns. Since the St. Louis Browns left town. Since the St. Louis Browns left town. Ooh, we're the St. Louis Browns. Tell us what you found. The St. Louis Browns were a baseball team, and they lost more than the Mets could ever dream. They had a one-armed man in left field named Pete Gray. In 44, there's no healthy men around to play baseball. Then there's always fighting in a war. Bill Vick came along as general manager along about 47. He hired a man to play for them. He stood about 4'11". I got the St. Louis Browns. I got the St. Louis Browns. Since the St. Louis Browns left town. Since the St. Louis Browns left town. Ooh, we're the St. Louis Browns. Tell us what you found. The St. Louis Browns were a baseball team, and they lost more than the Mets could ever dream. Ah, St. Louis had a hitter, Roy Sievers was his name. And in that team's dismal history, he hit many homers in many games. They had a no-hit pitcher, he pitched a real humdinger. But Bob Turley got too surly, and they traded him too early. I got the St. Louis Browns. I got the St. Louis Browns. Since the St. Louis Browns left town. Since the St. Louis Browns left town. Ooh, we're the St. Louis Browns. Tell us what you found. Ah, they never had a Virgil fire trucks, but they always had the damnedest luck. Now many a Missouri boy, how he loved those dangerous cars, but he never loved the lonely Browns, although they tried so hard. Meanwhile, folks in Baltimore, they wanted a baseball team, so they called St. Louis up and said, "Do you think the Browns can leave town and become part of our Baltimore dream?" Well, what happened. The Baltimore Orioles became a real winning club. And in the hearts of all teenage boys everywhere, who are now in their 30s and 40s, well, sometimes they look at their fallen out hair and they remember when they had the St. Louis Browns. Had the St. Louis Browns. Since the St. Louis Browns left town. Since the St. Louis Browns left town. Who were the St. Louis Browns?
Now listen to me, you guys. This game of baseball is only one half skill. The other half is something else, something bigger. You gotta have heart. All you really need is heart. When the odds are saying you'll never win, that's when the grin should start. You gotta have hope. Mustn't sit around and mope. Nothing's half as bad as it may appear. Wait till next year and hope. When your luck is batting zero, get your chin up off the floor. Mister, you can be a hero. You can open any door. There's nothing to it but to do it. You gotta have heart. Miles and miles and miles of heart. Oh, it's fine to be a genius, of course, but keep that old horse before the cart. First you gotta have heart.
A great slugger we haven't got.
A great pitcher we haven't got. A great ball club we haven't got.
What do we got? We've got heart. All you really need is heart. When the odds are saying you'll never win, that's when the grin should start.
Now you're getting the idea.
We've got hope. We don't sit around and mope. Not a solitary sob do we heave, mister, 'cause we've got hope.
Boys, I'm proud of you.
We're so happy that we're humming.
That's the hearty thing to do.
Ho, ho, ho.
'Cause we know our ship will come in.
So it's 10 years overdue. Ho, ho, ho. We've got heart. Miles and miles and miles of heart. Oh, it's fine to be a genius, of course, but keep that old horse before the cart.
So what the heck's the use of crying?
Why should we curse?
We gotta get better, 'cause we can't get worse. And to add to it, we've got heart. We've got heart. We've got heart.
Top of the ninth, one away, nobody on. The Senators now just 2 outs away from the pennant. Bauer steps in. Hollingsworth gets his sign, delivers, Bauer swings, and it's a hard hit ball to deep short. Sohovic charges over, backhands it beautifully, and there's the long throw, and he's out by a step.
Here comes Gloria Thorpe. Tell it to her.
Go ahead, Rocky, you start.
Yeah, go ahead.
We've got heart. All you really need is heart. When the odds are saying you'll never win, that's when the grin should start.
We're so happy that we're laughing.
Ha, ha, ha.
That's the hearty thing to do.
Ho, ho, ho.
So we ain't been autographing.
Ha, ha, ha. Except to sign an IOU. Ho, ho, ho. We've got heart. 1,000 miles of heart. Oh, it's fine to be a genius, of course, but keep that old horse before the cart.
Who minds them pop bottles flying?
The hisses and boos.
The team has been consistent.
Yeah, we always lose, but we're laughing 'cause we've got heart. We've got heart. We've got heart.
Saturday summers when I was a kid, we'd run to the schoolyard and here's what we did. We'd pick out the captains and we'd choose up the teams. It was always a measure of my self-esteem, 'cause the fastest, the strongest played shortstop and first. The last ones they picked were the worst. Well, I never needed to ask, it was sealed. I just took up my place in right field, playing right field. It's easy, you know. You can be awkward, you can be slow. That's why I'm here in right field, just watching the dandelions grow. Dull. Little leagues never have lefties that pull. I dream of the day they'd hit one my way. They never did, but still I would pray that I'd make a fantastic catch on the run and not lose the ball in the sun. And then I'd awake from this long reverie and pray that the ball never came out to me. Here in right field, it's easy, you know. You can be awkward, you can be slow. That's why I'm here in right field, just watching the dandelions grow. Dragging on, there's strikes on the batter, some runners are on. I don't know the inning, I've forgotten the score. The whole team is yelling and I don't know what for. And then suddenly everyone's looking at me. My mind has been wandering, what could it be? They point to the sky and I look up above, and the baseball falls into my glove. Here in right field, it's important, you know. You gotta know how to catch, you gotta know how to throw. That's why I'm here in right field, just watching the dandelions grow.
Yes, we were.
A good style and love didn't look so good.
No.
Sister Jones, who lived 2 blocks away, let me tell you, gave me some advice the other day.
What did she say, sir?
She said, son, you just like your car. You got a great big heart, protect it from harm. You got to make the right start when you hit the ball. Knock it out of the park.
told before.
Tell 'em, son.
You don't win by getting on the base, honey. You got to make the score.
Good God.
You might put another man out, but you got to go to bat.
Yeah.
Don't you try to swing for a singer. She won't go for that.
Hey.
Make sure you don't be faking when you said you gonna quit her.
Hey, yeah.
You might know your very next friend might be her pitch hitter. Yeah,
Ooh,
yeah.
Lord.
Might be your pitch hitter, baby.
Yeah, yeah. Ooh. All of your kisses have got to have that spark.
And when you do your loving, baby, you got to knock it out the park.
Look, when you swing for the fencer,
putting in a double play, y'all, just don't make no sense.
Good God, hit it,
knock it out the park. Yeah.
Hit it,
love is like a baseball game.
Baby,
you might not know about it, dog.
Hit it,
got to knock it out the park.
Baby,
you got to play to win, y'all.
Hit the ball,
got to make the score, yeah.
Hit it,
knock it out the park, baby.
Get a home run.
Play-by-play on the radio. Play-by-play.
It's a long one. Deep to left center. Back for Jean Frito. Back. He makes a one-handed catch against the bullpen. Oh, doctor.
Out on the porch in the summer heat, the sound of a southerner's voice filled the street. Me and the redhead were up in the catbird seat. And out in St. Louis it was surely the same. Holy cow, what a baseball game. The sacks are loaded and here comes that man again. And it was play-by-play on the radio. Play-by-play on the radio. Play-by-play, I saw it on the radio. The swing of the splinter to Maggio's glide. The men at the mics made it come alive. Ernie and Mel and Bob was a prince of a guy. Out of thin air, pictures somehow appeared. You could smell the hot dogs and taste the beer. You felt the excitement as the crowd began to cheer. And it was play-by-play on the radio. Play-by-play on the radio. Play-by-play, I saw it on the radio. Play-by-play, I saw it on the radio.
There's a drive, way back. It might be, it could be, it is.
Base hit, right field. The Tigers win it. Here comes K-Line to score, and it's all over.
Churchill swings, and there's a long drive hit deep in the right field, going way back. She goes, and you may kiss it goodbye over the roof for a home run.
The men at the mic, they make it come alive. Oh, what a catch. There's a long, long drive. Turn it up louder, the pictures are coming in fine. And it's play-by-play on the radio. Play-by-play on the radio. Play-by-play. Yesterday and today. Play-by-play, I saw it on the radio. Play-by-play, I saw it on the radio.
It is going. It is going. It is gone.
Henry Aaron in the second inning walked and scored. He's sitting on 7-14. Here's the pitch by Downing. Swinging. There's a drive into left center field. That ball is going to be out of here. It's gone. It's 7:15. There's a new home run champion of all time, and it's Henry Aaron. The fireworks are going. Henry Aaron is coming around third. His teammates are at home plate, and listen to this crowd.
That last home run, Hank was going summer when he hit the last home run. The fan was all on the edge of the seat. The pitcher's heart began to skip a beat when he decided to make that one last throw. Then hammering Hank, he hit that vicious blow. That last home run, last home run. Hank was going summer when he hit the last home run. Yesterday, or was it today, when Hank he wiped those records away. Now what I'll see from now on, the record to beat will be his very own. Last home run was the last home run. Hank was going summer when he hit the last home run. Go, man! Man was sits as quiet as a mouse. Some are ready to cry, some are ready to shout. The sister came from that one last world. The homer was heard all around the world. Last home run, made the last home run. Hank was going summer when he hit the last home run. Even hit fortune and fame. He messed up another great legend name. Record I see been so long, has been toned down and now it's all gone. Last home run was the last home run. Hank was going summer when he made the last home run. Oh Lord! Come on home, son.
I've got the baseball blues because my baby ain't got no baseball shoes. I've got the baseball blues because my baby ain't got no baseball shoes. Well, I asked him, honey, hey, what do you want? He said, honey, babe, there's only one thing I want, and that's some baseball shoes. And that's why I've got the baseball blues. I've got the baseball blues because my baby ain't got no baseball shoes. I've got the baseball blues because my baby ain't got no baseball shoes. Well, I've been to the store 1, 2, 3, 4 times. I said, hey, mister, have you got any more of them baseball shoes? Because my baby's got the baseball blues. I've got the baseball blues because my baby ain't got no baseball shoes. I've got the baseball blues because my baby ain't got no baseball shoes. Well, every time I've been to the shop, I say, Mister, any baseball shoes have you got? My baby's got the baseball blues because my baby ain't got no baseball shoes. I've got the baseball blues because my baby ain't got no baseball shoes. I said that I've
bat of the baseballs. Will you have me? 'Cause it seems like I'm the only thing that's free. And give up the baseball blues, 'cause you ain't got no baseball shoes. Do dee do do do, dee do dee do dee do 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 do. Da 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 da.
Life is just a baseball game, but most folks play to win. You won't even get to first if you're wallowing in sin. You'll never make the team if you don't lead a Christian life. If you've been making love, my friend, she'd better be your wife. Will you be ready at the plate when Jesus throws the ball? Will your life be an infield fly or a base hit off the wall? No sinner's ever happy when he hears that umpire's call. Will you be ready at the plate when Jesus throws the ball? Will you be in condition on the day you get the call? Or have you broken training rules with drugs and alcohol? If you can't play the game, you will be sent down to the minors, where Satan is the manager, and it ain't in North Carolina. Will you be ready at the plate when Jesus throws the ball? Will your life be an infield fly or a base hit off the wall? No sinner's ever happy when he hears that umpire's call. Will you be ready at the plate when Jesus throws the ball? Hallelujah, brothers and sisters. Did you always think the initials RBI stood for roguish body inclinations? When someone mentions the immortal babe, do you think they're talking about Mae West? If I were to walk up to you right now and say Raleigh Fingers, I'll bet you'd think I meant a rash transmitted by means of petting. Well, brothers and sisters, you're in trouble, and what you need is my pamphlet describing the road to salvation. It's entitled The Fall of the Roman Umpire, and special operators are standing by right now to take your call. The number's spelled out in chewing gum on the bottom of your tables, and if you hurry and call before midnight tomorrow night, we'll send to you absolutely free an autographed photo of Charlie Finley in the showers. And all you have to do is send us 3 bills. We don't care what currency, but we do ask in the interest of ecumenicalism that no 2 of these bills be of the same denomination. Your pamphlet will come to you colorfully wrapped in either a red or a white sock, and we've got extra good news to you health food fans this evening. Many parts of the pamphlet are edible. Say hallelujah! Now ask yourself this question. Have your morals gone on strike? Do you direct foul language at the folks that you don't like? And would you rather steal than base your life on something fair? And do you stay at home or go out swinging everywhere? Will you be ready at the plate when Jesus throws the ball? Will your life be an infield fly or a base hit off the wall? No sinner's ever happy when he hears that umpire's call. Will you be ready? Hallelujah, brothers and sisters, save your souls and sing along. Will you be ready at the plate when Jesus throws the ball? Will your life be an infield fly or a base hit off the wall? Those sinners ever happy when he hears that umpire's call? Will you be ready at the plate when Jesus throws the ball? Will you be ready at the plate when Jesus throws the ball?
Well, I'm sitting here thinking about those Philadelphia Phillies, and some may think I'm talking about baseball. But I'm talking about the ones that wear them dresses oh so pretty, and the way they swing should be against the law. There's a lot of dangerous curves in that beautiful city, oh, but you never see no warning signs. And if you want to get right down to the nitty-gritty, oh, you can bat 1,000 every time. I met a Yankee in New York, and I loved an angel out in L.A. But those Philadelphia Phillies tore my mind apart, and this Giants leaving Frisco today. There's some nice-looking twins up in Minnesota, and Atlanta's got a brave girl or two. And I cuddled a cubby in old Chicago, but Philadelphia, I'm coming back to you. I met a Yankee in New York, and I loved an angel out in L.A. But those Philadelphia Phillies tore my mind apart, and this Giants leaving Frisco today. I'm sitting here thinking about those Philadelphia Phillies, and some may think I'm talking about baseball. I'm talking about the ones that wear them hot pants oh so pretty, and the way they swing should be against the law. There's some nice-looking twins up in Minnesota, and Atlanta's got a brave girl or two. And there's some nice-looking legs in Cincinnati, but Philadelphia, I'm coming back to you.
Strut your stuff. You get the blues. You try to follow the golden rule, but sometimes you gotta kick that mule with that there kind of stuff. You just can't never lose. Remember, life's a tool. It teaches you what you can't learn in school. Oh yes, it do. Your
rocking all over town. There's a new sensation and it's really coming down. North side of Chicago, Waveland Avenue, there's magic in the air, a new point of view. It's been a long time now, too many years, too many losses and too many tears. But that's all over now, gonna give it to you straight. The Cubbies are winning and man, it feels great.
Cubbies are rocking. Cubbies are rocking.
Walton and Smith, man, they got the speed with Sandberg and Grace. What more do we need? Balecki and Maddox, firing away. Sutcliffe on the mound, what more can we say? Now Mitchell's the man, Wildfinger's his name. He comes in late to save that game. He throws a Damon or Joe behind the plate. They call him safe before it gets too late.
Cubbies are rocking. Cubbies are rocking.
Now Shauna's a back, and then there's Andre Dawson. We're talking about the man that they call
Awesome.
That's the law, and Les has the zeros, and Popeye's the man that leads our heroes. Dwayne, Harry, and Steve. Now, holy cow, the Cubbies are ready right now, going all the way in this windy old town. The Cubbies are rocking, gonna win that crown.
Cubbies are rocking. Cubbies are rocking.
Baseball is a president tossing out the first ball of the season and a pudgy schoolboy playing catch with his dad on a Mississippi farm. A tall, thin old man waving a scorecard from the corner of his dugout. That's baseball. And so is a big fat guy with a bulbous nose running home one of his 714 home runs. There's a man in Mobile who remembers that Honus Wagner hit a triple in Pittsburgh 46 years ago. That's baseball. And so is a scout reporting that a 16-year-old Sandlot pitcher in Cheyenne is a coming Walter Johnson. Baseball is a spirited race of man against man, reflex against reflex, of game of inches. Every skill is measured, every heroic, every failing, seen and cheered, or booed, and then becomes a statistic. In baseball, democracy shines its clearest. The only race that matters is a race of the bag. The creed is a rule book, and color, merely something to distinguish one team's uniform from another. Baseball is a rookie, his experience no bigger than the lump in his throat as he begins fulfillment of his dream. It's a veteran, too. A tired old man of 35, hoping those aching muscles can pull him through another sweltering August and September. Nicknames of baseball, names like Zeke and Pie and Kai and Home Run and Cracker and Dizzy and Dazzy. Baseball is the clear, cool eyes of Rogers Hornsby, the flashing spikes of a Ty Cobb, and an overaged pixie named Rabbit Moranville. Baseball, just a game, as simple as a ball and bat, and yet as complex as the American spirit it symbolizes. It's a sport, a business, sometimes almost even religion. Why, the fairy tale of Willie Mays making a brilliant World Series catch and then dashing off to play stickball in the streets with his teenage pals. That's baseball. And so is the husky voice of a doomed Lou Gehrig saying, I consider myself the luckiest man on the face of this earth. Baseball is cigar smoke, hot roasted peanuts, ladies' day down in front, take me out for the ball game, the seventh inning stretch, and the Star-Spangled Banner. Baseball is a man named Campanella telling the nation's business leaders, you have to be a man to be a big leaguer, but you have to have a lot of little boy in you, too. This is a game for America, this baseball, a game for boys and for men.
Up-tempo gospel.
was baseball mad, had the fever and had it bad, just to root for the hometown crew every Sioux, Katie Blue. On a Saturday, her young beau called to see if she'd like to go to see a show, but Miss Kate said no. I'll tell you what you can do. Take me out to the ball game, take me out with the crowd, buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jack. I don't care if I ever get back. Let me root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. Katie saw all the games, knew the players by their first names, told the umpire he was wrong all along, good and strong. When the score was just 2-2, Katie knew what to do. Just to cheer up the boys she knew, she made the gang sing this song. Take me out to the ball game, take me out with the crowd, buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jack. I don't care if I ever get back. Let me root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game.
Who discovered the land of the brave and the free? I don't know, I don't know. 'Twas Christy Columbus is what they tell me, maybe so. I don't know. There's only one Christy that I know at all, one Christy that I ever saw. He's the one who discovered the fadeaway ball, and he pitches for Muggsy McGraw. Baseball, baseball, ain't it a wonderful game? Old Christy Colum found this country by gum, but the extras don't carry his name. If old man Columbus had sat in the stands, had seen Matty pitching that fader so grand, he'd have said, boys, I'm glad I discovered this land. Gee, it's a wonderful game. Who lost out in the Battle of Old Waterloo? I don't know, I don't know. They say 'twas Napoleon, maybe 'tis true, maybe so. I don't know. The pink sheets don't print Mr. Bonaparte's face. No stories about him today. 'Cause he never could hold down that old second base like his namesake Big Nap Lajoie. Baseball, baseball, ain't it a dandy old game? The General of France couldn't lead him like Chance, so no wonder his Waterloo came. If down in his pockets Napoleon had dug and paid his 5 francs to see Tyrus Cobb slug, he'd have said, I give up, I'm a bug, I'm a bug. Gee, it's a wonderful game. Baseball, baseball, ain't it a dandy old game? The General of France couldn't lead him like Chance, so no wonder his Waterloo came. If down in his pockets Napoleon had dug and paid his 5 francs to see Tyrus Cobb slug, he'd have said, I give up, I'm a bug, I'm a bug. Gee, it's a wonderful game.
Baseball should be taken seriously by the colored player. An honest effort of his great ability will open the avenue in the near future wherein he may walk hand in hand with the opposite race in the greatest of all American games, baseball.
There's the windup. Here's the pitch. It's a slow curve low, and the Babe swings. It's a long one going out toward right center. Singler's backing up against the wall. He can't get it. It's in there. Another home run for the Bambino. So the Babe hits his second homer of the day.
Mary Ann McCann, a crazy baseball fan, rooted hard for Dan Moran, her baseball man. When he came to bat one day and saw her smile so gay, his Irish heart was thumping when he heard her yell hooray. She loudly cried, "Oh Danny mine, a hit and Mary Ann is thine." The score was tied, the bases full, the crowd began to cheer. Poor Mary almost fainted when she heard these words so clear. Strike one, strike two, strike three, the batter's out. Then Dan heard Mary Ann in frenzy shout,
"If you can't make a hit in a ball game, you can't make a hit with me. But the man who can hit in a ball game can be my affinity. I'm simply baseball wild, oh how I yell. Slam out a home run hit, I'll yell like ooh. If you can't make a hit in a ball game, you can't make a hit with me."
Mary cried, "Go on, you fake, go home for goodness sake. Don't believe you're half awake, sure this ain't an Irish wake." Next man up was Joe McCoy, that heavy-hitting boy. It hurt poor Dan when Mary shouted, "That's the boy, oh joy!" Oh Joe, come show your foe how far that little ball can go. Everybody's on their feet and making lots of noise, while every eye was staring at that bat of Joe McCoy's. A crash, fair ball, a run, the game is won. Then Mary turned to Dan and loudly sung,
If you can't make a hit in a ball game, you can't make a hit with me. But the man who can hit in a ball game can be my affinity. I'm simply baseball wild, oh how I yell. Slam out a home run hit, I'll yell like ooh. If you can't make a hit in a ball game, you can't
it away. Now walking up to the plate. Sort of relaxes, leans over, touches the heavy end down from the platter, straightens up, cocks that bat. Fitzsimmons works. DiMaggio swinging. It's a whistling line drive to left center field. It's a base hit. It's taken on the second hop by Ripple. The throw is coming in a second. DiMaggio is racing for it. DiMaggio makes it with a slide and is saved for a double.
What do you know?
We need a hit, so here I go.
Ball one. Hey! Ball two. Hey! Strike one. Ooh. Strike two. Kill that umpire. Yeah! A case of Wheaties.
Just a man and not a freak, Joltin' Joe DiMaggio.
Joe DiMaggio, we want you and I.
He tied the mark at 44, July the 1st, you know. Since then he's hit a good 12 more, Joltin' Joe DiMaggio.
Joe DiMaggio, we want you and I.
From coast to coast, that's all you'll hear of Joe, the one-man show. He's glorified the horse-hide sphere, Joltin' Joe DiMaggio.
Joe DiMaggio, we want you and I.
He'll live in baseball's Hall of Fame. He got there blow by blow. Our kids will tell their kids his name, Joltin' Joe DiMaggio.
We dream of Joey with the light from back. Joe DiMaggio.
We want you on our side. And now they speak in whispers low of how they stopped our Joe. One night in Cleveland, oh, 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 goodbye street DiMaggio.
When things look dark, void, and altogether hopeless to the colored youth of America, when they need an inspiring thought that should urge them onward to the road of achievement, despite forbidding obstacles, they will only need to read and reflect upon the remarkable career of Jackie Robinson. Kansas City Call.
comes the pitch. And there goes a line drive to left field. Swan is after it. He leaps. It's over his head against the wall. Here comes Gilliam scoring. Brooklyn wins. Jackie Robinson is being pummeled by his teammates.
Did you see Jackie Robinson hit that ball? It went zooming across the left field wall. Yeah, boy. Yes, yes, Jackie hit that ball. He swung his bat and the crowd went wild, 'cause he hit that ball a solid mile. Yeah, boy. Oh, yes, yes, Jackie hit that ball. Well, now Satchel Paige is mellow, and so is Campanello, Newcomb and Dolby too. But it's a natural fact, when Jackie comes to bat, the other team is through. Did you see Jackie Robinson hit that ball? Really hit it? Yes, and that ain't all. He stole home. Yes, yes, Jackie's real gone. Hit that ball, really hit it, yes, and that ain't all. He stole home, yes, yes, Jackie's real gone. That's Jackie's, he's real gone,
If I pitch, can you catch? Will you hold the ball when you step to the plate? Will you swing and fall? If you play, you gotta know how it's done. Can you catch? Can you hold a hard one? I mean, baby, do you know the game? I mean, baby, do you know the game? I'm a big league pitcher. Can you catch the hairline sling? Can you hit ball I throw to you? Southpaw, can you hit ball I throw to you? But get your bat ready, baby. Let's see what you can do. Do you, baby, know what it's all about?
Bobby Thompson up there swinging. He's had 2 out of 3, a single and a double, and Billy Cox is playing him right on the third base line. 1 out, last of the ninth. Blanca pitches. Bobby Thompson takes a strike call on the inside corner. Bobby hitting at .292. He's had a single and a double, and he drove in the Giants' first run with a long fly to center. Brooklyn leads at 4-2. Hartson down the line at third, not taking any chances. Lockton without too big of a lead at second, but he'll be running like the wind if Thompson hits one. Blanca throws. There's a long strike. It's going to be, I believe. The Giants win the pennant. 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 Bobby Thompson hits into the very back of the left field stand. The Giants win the pennant, and they're going crazy. They're going crazy. I don't believe it. I do not believe it. Bobby Thompson hit a line drive into the lower deck of the left field stand, and the great place is going crazy. The Giants, Paul Stoneham has got a winner. The Giants won it by a score of 5-4, and they're picking Bobby Thompson up and carrying him off the field.
Go get it. Man, that ball's way in left field. I don't care what field it's in. Willie plays all fields. Every time we come to the game, you're talking about Willie plays all the fields. That's right. Let's call Willie and ask him. Call him. Okay. Hey, Willie. Yes. Are you Willie Mays? Yes. Whose ball was that? Why was it? In left field. Well, that's Irvin's ball. I told you that. Every time we come to the game, we got to talk about it. The next time I'm going to sit in the grandstand. Say, hey, fellas, what's your name? Say who? Say Willie. Say hey. Say who? Swinging at the plate. Say hey. Say who? Say Willie. That giant kid is great. When he hits the ball, it's long gone man. Hits it farther than Campy can. Swings the bat like a little lead pipe. When they reach the ball, it's overripe. Say hey. Say who? Say Willie. Say hey. Say who? Swinging at the plate. Say hey. Say who? Say Willie. That giant kid is great. He runs the bases like a choo-choo train. Swings around second like an aeroplane. His cap flies off when he passes third, and he heads home like an eagle bird. Say hey. Say who? Say Willie. Say hey. at the plate, say hey, say Willie, that Giants kid is great. Yes, he covers center like he had jet shoes. The other batters get the Willie blues. Anything hit his way is out. Man, it just don't pay those guys to clout. Say hey, say who? Say Willie, say hey, say who? Swing it at the plate, say hey, say who? Say Willie, that Giants kid is great. Willie served his Uncle Sam. He left the Giants in an awful jam. But now he's back, and he's Leo's joy. And Willie's still a growing boy. Say hey, say who? Say Willie, say hey, say who? Swing it at the plate, say hey, say who? Say Willie, that Giants kid is great. That Giants kid is great. Say Willie, what you gonna say? Say hey.
He's sitting on 7-14. Here's the pitch by Downing. Swinging. There's a drive into left center field. That ball is going to be out of here. It's gone. It's 7-15. There's a new home run champion of all time, and it's Henry Aaron. The fireworks are going. Henry Aaron is coming around third. His teammates are at home plate. And listen to this crowd.
In the decades to come, the memory of the scene might blur, but the memory of the sound will remain with everyone who was there. Not the sound of the cheers or the sound of Henry Aaron saying, "I'm thankful to God it's all over," but the sound of Henry Aaron's bat when it hit the baseball tonight. At home plate, surrounded by an ovation that came down around him as if it were a waterfall of appreciation, he was met by his teammates who attempted to lift him out of their shoulders. But he slipped off into the arms of his father, Herbert Sr., and his mother, Estella. "I never knew," Aaron would say later, "that my mother could hug so tight." New York Times.
Take me out to the ball game.
to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and some Cracker Jacks. I don't care if I never get back, 'cause in root for the home team. And if they don't win, it's a shame, 'cause it's a 1, 2, or 3 strikes you out at the old ball game.
Today we must balance the tears of sorrow with the tears of joy. Mix the bitter with the sweet, death and life. Jackie, as a figure in history, was a rock in the water, creating concentric circles and ripples of new possibility. He was medicine. He was immunized by God from catching the diseases that he fought. The Lord's arms of protection enabled him to go through dangers seen and unseen, and he had the capacity to wear glory with grace. Jackie's body was a temple of God, an instrument of peace. We would watch him disappear into nothingness and stand back as spectators and watch the suffering from afar. The mercy of God intercepted this process Tuesday and permitted him to steal away home, where referees are out of place and only the supreme judge of the universe speaks.
Katie Casey was baseball mad. She had the fever and she had it bad. Just to root for the hometown crew, every cent that Katie spent. On one Saturday, her young beau called to see if she'd like to go to see a show. But Miss Kate said no. I'll tell you what you can do. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. I don't care if I ever get back, 'cause it's root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame, 'cause it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. Katie Casey saw all the games, knew all the players by their first names, told the umpire he was wrong all along, and she was strong. When the score was 2-2, Katie Casey, she had the clue to cheer on the boy. She knew just what to do. She made everyone sing the song. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy peanuts and Cracker Jacks. I do not care if I ever get back, 'cause it's root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame, 'cause it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. I don't care if I ever get back, 'cause it's root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame, 'cause it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game.
Great is baseball, the national tonic, the reviver of hope, the restorer of confidence. The Sporting News.
So long ago, so long my ass and watch the game like everybody else. And when it's on the line, that's when they take me down from the shelf. You think this kind of pressure is easy, you're just kidding yourself. All my heroes had colorful names and bad attitudes. Short-lived fame with an even shorter fuse. Everything to gain and nothing to lose. If you're only in it for a little while, you better make it count. If you can't stand the heat, you're gonna have to get out. I pitched 5 days straight. They didn't wanna bring me in. My arm was hamburger meat. They didn't wanna bring me in. Bases loaded, nobody out, they had to bring me in. Some hotshot rookie, they didn't wanna bring me in. Switch hitting batting champ, they didn't wanna bring me in. MVP strike 3, my work was done again. If you're only in it for a little while, you better make it count. If you can't stand the heat, you're gonna have to get out. If you wanna hate my guts, that's alright by me. If you think you got my number, that's alright